Hello and welcome again. This is a tutorial by Chief RBC, and today I'm giving you a quick 5-minute tutorial on exactly how to use QuadDraw in Maya. Now, first and foremost, here we have a sphere, very high polygon, and if you'll notice that we have loaded it up into our live option, which is the little magnet up there. And once we have that loaded into the live option, we're going to go into our QuadDraw tool. You'll see how once we're there, we can start dropping dots right off the bat using the left mouse button. And if you hold down the shift key, you can drop in an actual plane into the center of that. Once in there, you can move around the dots, you can move around all the things. Every little element that there is can be moved around no matter how you want to do it. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a couple more dots, place in some more, and as you can see, every time I drop down 2 dots, I can put in a quad. Anywhere I've created more than 2 points, we need 4 in total, we can drop a quad right down. And here, if you hold down the shift key and drag, you can put down multiple. Okay, we're going to finish this off here at the bottom. And a couple of things that you'll notice while inside QuadDraw is you can switch over to the multi-cut tool and go ahead and cut across multiple seams. You can also go back into QuadDraw immediately after that, and you can start to play with things, move them around. And one of the things that I really enjoy about QuadDraw is, if you have a long face or something like that, a couple of polygons that are really long, you can immediately start dropping in edges by holding down the Control key and just drag them, drop them right inside there. Now, one of the hard parts about doing polygons is the fact that they get kind of messy. And so if you hold down the shift key and then left mouse drag, you can relax those. Here we had a poly that went a little errant, and we'll quickly fix that using the multi-cut tool. And then once again, we will go ahead and smooth that out. Now, another thing you can do is if you want to do multiple things at once, you can hit the B key, which will allow you to go into soft selection mode, and you can go ahead and move things around using soft selection and then smooth them out again, kind of relaxing all those faces and stuff. And you kind of want to do this a lot just so that you can get that feel for how things are going to move around the surface. You may need to add more or take away more. So really quickly, we'll go back into our QuadDraw tool, and I want you to look down here under the live constraint options. You have the wireframe, the mesh color. You can change that color at any time. If you don't like the color that's default, go ahead and change it. Another one over here is that you can turn on the alpha and you can shift what's being seen underneath. Say, for example, you're trying to do an image underneath it or something. You can use that option to go back and forth. Now from here, we're going ahead and we're just kind of dropping out a bunch of dots. And if you get too many dots on there, just go ahead and hit the clear dots button down there in the lower right, and that will get rid of all the extra dots that you need. Dots are not considered to be vertices until you've actually created a quad between them. And right here, I'm showing you that you can actually, if you mess up on one, you can actually grab that point and snap it to the nearest point, and that works really well. Another thing that you can do once you're in your QuadDraw is you can come inside here, and we're going to get out of QuadDraw real quick and just kind of look at this. I wanted you to see inside the outliner. If you look right here, you'll see there's your new surface. If I hit Control 1 with that selected, it will isolate the selection and it allows me to see the actual, geometry. I'm going to rename it here so that we can kind of see where it is. But one of the things that's really nice is, meanwhile, I still have live mode turned on at the top and I have my high poly model in there. If I wanted to, I can actually create multiple meshes on top of that singular live mesh. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you really quickly. So we're going to get out of QuadDraw, make sure that we have only the sphere selected, and that we go back into QuadDraw. And now I'm going to drop in a new mesh. And now if you'll notice in the outliner, we have a brand new mesh. We'll select both of those and isolate them. And you can see that you have 2 meshes now on top of QuadDraw. So kind of give you a quick overview, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's just quick 5 seconds just to get you up to speed in QuadDraw. Enjoy.